Hi, I'm Wendy with h2obungalow.com. Today I'm going to share with you how to make an advent calendar using my free downloadable graphic. You can download my graphic, instructions, and supply list at h2obungalow.com. Search Advent Calendar. There's also a link to my post in this video description too. This post was sponsored by HomeRight's Quick Finish Paint Sprayer. To make the frame, you'll need 1/2-inch plywood, a 1x2-inch board, spray adhesive, a brad nailer, a jigsaw, a miter saw, hammer, and 1-inch finishing nails. You'll need to download and print my free graphic. Print a poster size of 12x18 with matte finish on heavy poster paper from a local office store for about $10. To build the frame, you'll cut a 12x18-inch piece out of 1/2-inch plywood. Then cut two 18-inch and two 13.5-inch pieces from the 1x2 board. You'll sand the board front and back to smooth all the rough edges. Lightly sand the 1x2s and micro bevel the sharp edges. Micro beveling just means running the sander over the sharp edges to dull them. Now you're ready to paint the frame. You'll need a quick finish paint sprayer, 2 ounces of red craft paint, a HomeRight small paint shelter, drop cloths, a respirator or face mask, and of course your safety goggles. You'll need to thin the craft paint to use it in the quick finish paint sprayer. Pour 2 ounces of paint into the sprayer paint container and add 1.5 ounces of water. Mix till it's the consistency of a thin pancake batter. Add the second bottle of paint, diluting as needed, and stir and mix completely in the same way. You'll only paint one side and the edges of the plywood. Paint with a smooth back and forth motion. Set the plywood aside and paint all 4 sides of the frame, including the ends. I use a wooden Lazy Susan to paint, turning it as I'm applying paint to all of my sides evenly. Apply 2 coats of paint, allowing each one to dry between coats. Place the painted side of the board down and wipe any sawdust off the non-painted side. Apply the spray adhesive to both the unpainted plywood backing and the back of the graphic, making sure to get an even coating all over. Position the graphic over the board and press. Work your way down from the top to the bottom. Use a clean cotton rag to press down and make sure there are no air bubbles. Trim the edges by placing the advent calendar face down on a clean surface and trimming the excess with an X-Acto or box cutter. Use medium firm pressure and run the blade along the edge in one continuous motion. Mark the position of the finishing nails that will hang the ornament over each day. Use a ruler and add a light dot where the nail will be. I checked to be sure my nails were straight both horizontally and vertically. Next, add a 1-inch finishing nail onto each mark above the dates. Nail each nail in about 1/2 inch, leaving enough for the ornament to hang. You'll add the frame by attaching the 2 18-inch frame pieces to the sides first. The 2-inch side will lay against the plywood. Be sure the ends are flush before attaching with 1.5-inch brad nails. Next, line up the top and bottom 13.5-inch frame parts and attach. I added a few more brad nails all around the frame to give it extra support. I made a small wreath ornament for my advent calendar. We'll move it each day for our Christmas countdown. Again, you can download the complete set of instructions with the links and my graphic from h2obungalow.com. Search Advent Calendar. If you liked this project and my video, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my blog while you're there too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next DIY project.